praise indeed. Thank you for that. Thank you, choir. What a wonderful tribute indeed to what worship's all about. Arise, shine, for your light has come. Say that with me. Arise, shine, for your light has come. Now turn to someone next to you and say that. Arise, shine, for your light has come. There you go. And Woody, I'm going to say to you, arise, shine, for your light has come. That is an ancient word. It is so ancient, and yet I got to tell you that Isaiah is so full of life. If you need a Bible book to read this month, open up the book of Isaiah. You will find texture. You will find richness. You will find words that will elevate your spirit, that will send you deeper into your spiritual life. Isaiah the prophet has got some incredible words to say. Well, here it is, Epiphany Sunday. Now, you think about Easter, you think about Christmas, but is anybody here celebrating Epiphany Sunday? If you wake up this morning going, woo, it's Epiphany Sunday. No, you probably said, oh, it's a new year. I need to start off a little better. I went by Snap Fitness this week, and I looked around and I saw that there were a lot more cars there. And I thought, yeah, that's how it is. Start of the new year, we all have good intentions. And maybe that's why you're here today. Because you and I have got great intentions for this coming year. Rise and shine. There's a song we grew up with. Rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. Rise and shine, give God the glory, glory. And it's about the ark. And I thought, wow. You know, there's certain people in my life that really do wake up well. And then I have a lot of friends who wake up horribly. Which one are you? Good God, it's morning, or is it good morning, God? And which one is it? Where are you in that this year? Here you are, new year, saying, here we go, a new decade, a new season, a new time in our lives. It's time to grin in 2010. When I think of the word shine, I immediately wonder why I am not. I mean, really, without pretense, just letting it happen. How often do we really shine? When the dust cloth of the divine rubs us and takes off the old, when the sham wow puts the shazam back in us, when the good Lord runs us through that car wash, when the mentor to the Karate Kid, Mr. Miyagi, helps us to wax on and wax off. I want to shine. You want to shine. This church wants to shine. As you see, the building next to us is Vamos. It's gone. You know what it's making us do? It's making us look at the backside of our church. People they're going down the road. Now they're getting to see the church, aren't they? And it doesn't look too sporty right now. It's not the prettiest side of our church, is it? I wish we could flip the church a little bit and let them see those red doors as it was intended. As maybe this was a two-way street in the old days. And yet, what do they see? And that makes me think, here we are at a new year, a new time. We have knocked that building down so that we can do great things. One image that I present before you today is the shoe shine. Growing up every Sunday, and I mean every Sunday, before Sunday school, my father was the Sunday school superintendent. So he would get to the church about 30 minutes to 45 minutes before church. My father and I had a ritual. We would get out the kit. The shoe polish, the white cloth, the brush. And together, father and son, we would polish our shoes before worship. Because, my dad said, we were going to see the King. And so we wanted to look sharp. To be presentable before the Lord. When I look back on it, it's a pretty good prelude for praise. To look at the presentation of my person as I stand before the God of the universe attention. I think of the movie Officer and Gentleman and the shoe shining. Mayo, played by Richard Gere, got caught buying polished shoes and polished belt buckles. He did not polish them himself. Someone else did. There's something right about polishing your own shoes, for it makes us grounded. It focuses us on things that touch the earth. I prefer it, though actually it's a lot more difficult because I always get messy. Some choose to get their shoes shined down by the train station. Have you been to see him? Across the street. He will polish your shoes for hardly anything. And he does a really good job. Some of you get your shoes polished as you wait at the airport. Many of you remember getting your shoes shined while getting a haircut. What do you ladies do about those shoes? All those shoes. Who shines your shoes? You do. In another movie, Silence of the Lambs, I am reminded of Hannibal Lecter. He could read the soul of others while he was in that jail cell, including Jodie Foster, who stars as, you remember her name? Clarice Starling. Hannibal Lecter, played by Anthony Hopkins, notices her soul. And he says these words, "You know what you look like with your good bag and your cheap shoes. You look like a rube. You're not more than one generation from poor white trash." Shoes matter. Traveling to Colorado for the wedding of Marshall Gilmore, I sat next to a student from Wake Forest University where my niece Michelle graduated as a Rhodes Scholar. As you know, she won the 5K and she's incredible. She's a great athlete. If you watch the Wake Forest commercial, it shows Arnold Palmer and then it shows my niece Michelle Sykes. Okay, enough with the commercial. Enough with the advertisement. I'm a proud uncle. Anyway, I discovered that this student was flying to Denver for a job interview. He was 23 years old. And I liked what he said. He said, "All I can do is to be myself. If they like me, fine. If they don't, well, that's okay too. I've got to be myself." And then I said to him, "Okay, I totally agree with you there. But one piece of advice, shine your shoes." Interviewers do a quick impression from top to bottom, including the view of your shoes. And I said, "Are your shoes shining?" I wonder if he did anything about that. But it really does make a difference. Okay, you get the point. Shine your shoes. I need to do mine. You might need to do yours. And I don't just mean your shoes. I mean what your shoes represent. There's a great song written by Johnny Cash, and I put it out on the internet this morning so you can take a look at it when you get back. I want you to watch the YouTube video of Johnny Cash in his 20s as he sings this song called "Get Rhythm." Y'all remember that? You remember that? Okay. It's about a conversation with a shoe shine boy, and I'd like to read you. I wish I could sing it like he did, but I'm not going to. But it goes like this. You can watch it. He says, "A little shoe shine boy, he never gets low down, but he's got the dirtiest job in town, bending low at the people's feet on a windy corner of a dirty street. Well, I asked him while he was shining my shoes, how'd he keep from getting the blues? He grinned as he raised his little head. He popped his shoe shine rag, and he said, 'Get rhythm. When you get the blues, come on, get rhythm when you get the blues. A jumpy rhythm makes you feel so fine, it'll shake all your troubles from your worried mind. Get rhythm when you get the blues.'" There's a story about a man who was attending Moody Graduate School in Chicago, and campus housing was not available. So he and his wife ended up renting an apartment